What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people...
Good morning, Golden Valley, and welcome back to GVTV, the virtual experience. I'm Octavio Guerrero, and I'm joined with Rosita, Genero. We have a great show lined up for you, Grizzlies, so roll the opening. The entire month of February is dedicated to Career Technology Education Month, so take some time out of your day and reach out to the CTE staff on campus and give them some kudos.
Speaking of CTE, let's check out a couple of our CTE classes on campus.
Welcome to Digital Media Art. This is a place where you can learn a ton of skills that apply to multiple careers for your future. Specifically, you can gain knowledge in awesome software like Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator that creates cool projects like the color wheel, or Illustrator portraits, and many more. We do projects such as 2D visual media, 3D still imagery, photo manipulations, animation, interactive art, and way more. If you're looking for a great class to prepare you for your college and career future, Digital Media Art is the one to choose.
Those classes look like a lot of fun. On Friday, February 19th, GV will be hosting their drive-thru celebration for the honor roll and principals list in the parking lot from 3:30 to 5 p.m. All students that drive through can get a treat from ASB. Make sure to bring your ID.
After-school intervention will be available beginning February 22nd from 3:30 to 5 p.m. To sign up for intervention, head to the link on the screen.
Grizzlies, February is Black History Month, an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans. Let's take it over to a segment created by Jaela and I.
Throughout Black History Month, we observe the history of African diaspora, our accomplishments and struggles. It's beyond our educational system at school. It's the time when the culture of African Americans takes center stage in a variety of cultural institutions, including the theater, libraries, and museums. February marks the start of Black History Month, a federally recognized celebration of contributions African Americans have made in this country. Let's reflect on the continued journey for racial justice.
Tonight, U.S. cases of coronavirus more than doubling, with 2 new cases in Southern California and 1 in Maricopa County, Arizona.
And Dr. Anthony Fauci tonight on masks, saying they're not 100% effective, but that they certainly help.
We're now at a point where the balance has shifted, and the appropriate path is to close schools.
Breaking news tonight, the new stay-at-home orders as cases surge past 200,000.
Study examines why ethnic minority groups are at increased risk for the coronavirus.
Marbury accosted while jogging by a white father and son, then shot dead in the street.
There's new information on what happened the night Breonna Taylor was killed.
Philadelphia police are investigating the murder of a black transgendered woman.
Riots rage out of control.
I'm frustrated and I'm angry and I feel powerless.
This morning, the FBI is looking into the death of a black man after he was stopped by police in Minneapolis. The attempted arrest was caught on camera, and we need to warn you here that it's very difficult to watch.
I always knew from a really young age that racism was going to be a part of my everyday life here in America, but I never would have thought that it could have impacted me in so many ways. The death of George Floyd was the thing that impacted me the most because I realized that people like me, that look like me, are going to be affected each and every single day.
The impact that the Black Lives Matter had on me was that it finally gave my sons and my nieces and nephews a seal of approval for the things that I was already trying to teach them and expose them to.
Okay, regarding this TikTok revolution, I think it's great that on TikTok there are more issues being brought up and dealt with and that people are talking.
Thank you, Jaela. Now, Grizzlies, we can all go through tough times, which is why our administration has launched the GB Student Care Line. You can send an anonymous text to 661-375-7297 for confidential help.
Do you want to be part of the 2021 yearbook? If so, make sure you join the Yearbook Google Classroom. You can participate in polls, answer questions, submit pictures, and more. The Google Classroom code will be on the screen, but it is also CGXTCZL.
Now, While we are on virtual instruction, you can apply and receive your work permit by using the links at our GV School website. Under the News and Announcements section, you can email any questions to Mr. Valdovinos at jvaldovinos@heartdistrict.org.
The GV Pause Center is having a Game and Reflect Day on Wednesday the 24th from 1:45 to 2:30 p.m. You can join via the Zoom link on the GV Bulletin.
If you are interested in joining the virtual circles for Circle of Friends, please fill out the interest survey on the GV website to have an advisor contact you.
The FI and SCV will be holding a diversity awareness webinar on Monday the 22nd from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. The link will be on the GV Bulletin.
Mr. Patey will be holding some personal finance classes, so let's check it out with this informative video.
What's up, my GV Stews? I really wanted to talk to you guys really quick about a class called Personal Finance at Golden Valley High School. Personal Finance teaches you how to be financially healthy, and that it's about 80% of what you do and 20% of what you know. But notice I didn't say it's about how much you make. And so I want to give you guys a quick preview of some of the tools that we're going to be talking about in my class if you choose to join it. Look at these points. These points all have a horizontal change and a vertical change. One of them has the biggest vertical change, which is important to you. Why is it important to you? It's important to you because that vertical change is your money, while the horizontal change is your time. Don't you want your money to grow like that as you get older and farther down the road? I hope so. In finance, this is called compound interest. In mathematics, it's called an exponential function. And this is the most powerful tool in finance that you need to know how to use. So how do you use it? I'll answer that question. I'm also going to teach you guys about what a budget is. A budget names dollars, the dollars that come into your pocket. What are those dollars going to do? What are these dollars going to pay for? And when you figure that out, when you learn how to make a budget, it makes those dollars more powerful. We'll also talk about in my class 2 very important purchases that are coming to you really quickly, and that's your vehicle and your post-high school education, whether it's a university or trade school. How are you going to pay for these things? They're expensive, and the choice that you make on how you're going to do that is going to determine how financially healthy you're going to be. Take this class for math credit or elective credit. Talk to your counselors. Email me for questions. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for that. Now, GV Vocal Arts Program is having a dinner night fundraiser on Saturday, February 20th from 5 to 9 p.m. at Chipotle on Golden Valley Road. Take the night off and help support our vocal program.
Students who would like to be part of the National Honor Society Club at GV can now apply for spring semester. All applications are open for grades 10 to 12 and are due by the 28th of this month. GV will be sponsoring the Red Cross Spring Blood Drive on March 16th at the sports complex. Anyone 16 years or older can schedule to donate blood.
The Santa Clarita Artists Association provides scholarships to promising student artists in our community. This is available to all seniors in the Valley. To be considered for a scholarship, students must be graduating seniors with plans to continue their education in the arts field. The association will reward 3 scholarships for 2021. For more information, please email Margaret Rabb at rabartorg5@gmail.com.
The Zonta Club of Santa Clarita is hosting a Life Forward workshop on February 27th from 10 to 11:15 a.m. about turning your idea and passion into a business. The Zoom will be hosted by Alex Hollywood and Israel Cerna. The Zoom link is below.
With that, our show is now coming to an end. Thank you so much for watching.
Ladies, have you ever thought about a career in computer coding? Using your experience to change the world while building a sisterhood with girls across the country? Here's some good news. There's a free virtual program at GV during the summer. Girls Who Code Immersion Program. Learn how to impact your community behind your computer. Girls Who Code member Taylor Gunter was kind enough to share her experience in the program.
The summer immersion program that I went to was located at the Warner Bros. Studio. And not only did we learn about Python and all the other computer science programs, but we also got to have some fun experiences such as visiting the Warner Brothers set and going throughout the Warner Brothers building and asking people their job descriptions to see if we would be interested in joining their team. At the Summer Immersion Program, you learn how to use Python, Java, HTML, Scratch, and also programming robots, which probably is the hardest part about the program in general.
If interested, the Girls Who Code Summer Program applications are out now and will close mid-March. More and more females are tapping into the field of computer science. Why not be a part? I'm Jaela. Let's take it back to our host.